He smells of lilies and something I can't afford. A girl in a headset doesn't meet my eyes. She hands me a lanyard and moves on. This building is a country with its own weather. I learned the dress code, but not the language. Every corridor is a test I haven't studied for. April in the elevator, and I'm not leaving. The phone rings twice and I pick up by the third. She tells me nothing with the fewest possible words. The coffee is Pacific oat, no sugar, hot. I write it down before I can forget. This building is a country with its own weather. I learned the dress code, but not the language. Every corridor is a test I haven't studied for. April in the elevator, and I'm not leaving. The window faces north, the light comes in like a question I'm not answering yet. This building is a country with its own weather. I learned the dress code, but not the language. Every corridor is a test I haven't studied for. April in the elevator, and I'm not leaving.
The car is at 44th and I'm at 48th. The coffee's getting cold and I'm getting late. She'll know before I say it, she always does. That's the kind of person she is. All week in the wrong shoes, running the right errands, making all the right calls in the wrong order. The city doesn't wait and neither does she. All week in the wrong shoes, still faster than I used to be. The fitting is at noon, the show is at 2. There's a car I need to cancel and a car I need to move. The dry cleaner is closed on Tuesdays, of course. I make the impossible call, that's the job. All week in the wrong shoes, running the right errands, making all the right calls in the wrong order. The city doesn't wait and neither does she. All week in the wrong shoes, still faster than I used to be. I am getting very good at things that don't matter outside this office. Very quickly. All week in the wrong shoes, running the right errands, making all the right calls in the wrong order. The city doesn't wait and neither does she. All week in the wrong shoes, still faster than I used to be. The dinner party is on the 3rd floor. The elevator opens without a key. She says the view from here is worth the lease. I look at the view and think, probably
the good address doesn't change the zip code in my head. The tablecloth is linen, I still ate before I left. We're practicing the language of a different kind of weight. The good address is someone else's. I'm just passing through the gate. Her parents bought this place for the light. She says the chandelier is new, but pretends it's not. I recognize the feeling in my hands of holding someone else's good luck. The good address doesn't change the zip code in my head. The tablecloth is linen, I still ate before I left. We're practicing the language of a different kind of weight. The good address is someone else's. I'm just passing through the gate. Every conversation is a room within a room. I always find the door before I find the view. The good address doesn't change the zip code in my head. The tablecloth is linen, I still ate before I left. We're practicing the language of a different kind of weight. The good address is someone else's. I'm just passing through the gate.
to be there before 7. I called 12 car services to find one. By 4 in the morning I had it at her door, and I was 23 blocks away, smiling. Because I wanna beat this, I'm willing. Every unreasonable thing she asks becomes a project. I'm willing. The city opens up at 3 a.m. when you have something to do in it. I'm willing, and I'm getting good. She asked for something that doesn't exist. That exists and made it work. The woman who was here before me lasted 7 months. I'm going to last. I'm willing. you, but because I wanna beat this, I'm willing. Every unreasonable thing she asks becomes a project. I'm willing. The city opens up at 3 a.m. when you have something to do in it. I'm willing, and I'm getting good. September closes and February opens. The invitations come before you've processed what you wore. The styling team is pulling looks for January from a collection that won't drop until the spring. We're in a closed loop, the same show in a different venue, the same bodies in the same black seats in a new city. I know the song, I know the ending, I know the feeling. We're in a closed loop and it's moving too fast to leave. The editor is on the phone to Milan. Before the lights are finished coming back, you get 3 minutes to form an opinion, and then you hold it for the rest to leave. We're in a closed loop, the same show in a different venue. Oh, the same bodies in the same black seats in a new city. I know the song, I know the ending, I know the feeling. We're in a closed loop and it's moving too fast to leave. The clapping dies and the girls are already somewhere else. The season finishes the second it begins. We're in a closed loop, the same show in a different venue. Oh, the same bodies in the same black seats in a new city. I know the song, I know the ending, I know the feeling. We're in a closed loop and it's moving too fast to leave. The code is someone else's second language. I borrow it slowly, word by word. The mirror shows someone who knows the difference between wool and cashmere in a dark room. Second skin, you wear it long enough. Second skin, it forgets to come off. Second skin, you look down at your hands and the hands are yours, I think. But the rings are new. The shoes were wrong and then one day they weren't. The city started moving
to come off. Second skin, you're down at your hands, and the hands are yours, I think. But the rings are new. You used to take it with 2 sugars. Now you take it black. The mug has moved to the counter near the door, where you can grab it without coming back. Your coffee black, your jacket on the hook, not the chair. Your voice at 6:30, going over calls you'd already made. Your coffee black, I am noticing everything, the way I notice a flight path from a window. I am not on. You smell different, not worse, just new. The way a room smells when someone moves in. The wardrobe changed a drawer at a time, till nothing inside it remembers last spring. Your coffee black, your jacket on the hook, not the chair. Your voice at 6:30, going over calls you'd already made. Your coffee black, I am noticing everything, the way I notice a flight path from a window. I am not on. I'm not angry, I wanna be. That would be simpler. I'm just keeping inventory of who you're becoming. Your coffee black, your jacket on the hook, not the chair. Your voice at 6:30, going over calls you'd already made. Your coffee black, I am noticing everything, the way I notice a flight path from a window. I am not on.
She doesn't look up when you enter. Her pen moves across the white pages of something. The window is wide and the light comes in from the east, like a thing that was summoned. The white room has its own weather. The white room has its own law. You don't enter when you're ready. You enter when you're called. The white room doesn't remember your name, but the silence knows you, and that is enough. She says one word and the word becomes an action. She says nothing and the morning becomes a verdict. There are people in this building who have served her for decades, who still can't predict the afternoon. The white room has its own weather. The white room has its own law. You don't enter when you're ready. You enter when you're called. silence knows you, and that is enough. Every dragon has a version of this, a single room where the light only enters from one side, and a chair you never sit in. The white room has its own weather, the white room has its own law. You don't enter when you're ready, you enter when you're called. The white room doesn't remember your name, but the silence knows you, and that is enough.
Assistants know the elevator's pattern, which car will be downstairs, which floor she favors. They've memorized a language spoken quietly, of signals, pauses, the weight of a glance. Without sleep, without credit, the stylists pin their hands and keep on pinning. The art director has been here 16 years and hasn't changed his desk since the beginning. Something. Everyone in this building is burning quietly. The editor inherits the silence she created. Everyone in this building knows the cost and says nothing. Everyone in this building. Everyone. The building was here before any of us. The building will be here after. The lobby has seen 40 years of perfect women walk out through its doors into the city, into whatever was left of them. Is performing something. Everyone in this building is burning quietly. The editor inherits the silence she created. Everyone in this building knows the cost
colors gold and the mirrors go back further than you'd expect in a room this small. There's a party on the fourth floor every night with people who are famous in a language I don't speak. Gilt on the surface, gilt on the ceiling, everything expensive and slightly unreal. Gilt in the conversation, guilt in the feeling. I am standing in Paris in someone else's film. It's very beautiful. I am very far from home. The show is tomorrow and tonight is the feeling that comes before the thing you've worked for arise. When you're still allowed to want it, before you have to decide what it means. Guilt on the surface, guilt on the ceiling, everything expensive and slightly unreal. Guilt in the conversation, guilt in the feeling. I am standing in Paris in someone else's film. It's very beautiful. I am very far from home. The Seine is lit below and I can see it from a window that costs more than I made. I think about this for exactly 1 moment, and then the music starts again. Guilt on the surface, guilt on the ceiling, everything expensive and slightly unreal. Guilt in the conversation, guilt in the feeling. I am standing in Paris in someone else's film. It's very beautiful. I am very far from home. The phone is in my pocket and I'm not answering. The avenue is empty from the park to the bridge. I walked out at the moment everything's perfect, which was the only time it made sense to go. Before the morning changes the accounting, before the city wakes and needs my decision, before she can offer me the thing I wanted, I'm gone. The coffee is still warm on her desk. The lights are still on at the office on 17th. The car's still downstairs. I know it. I know every inch of this neighborhood by now. That's part of why I'm leaving. Before the morning changes the accounting, before the city wakes and needs my decision, before she can offer me the thing I wanted, I'm gone. The coffee is still warm on her desk. She gave me exactly what she promised. I just didn't know what a promise cost until I was paying it. morning, before the city wakes and needs my decision, before she can offer me the thing I wanted. I'm gone. The coffee is still warm on her desk.
The apartment faces south and catches everything. In the evening, the walls go golden amber, then off. The flowers are weekly and always the same flower. I didn't choose them, I don't know who did. Lacquer over everything, the glass, the light, the language. Lacquer over whoever I was before October. I look very good in photographs from this angle. The code is $2,000. Lacquer over everything, the glass, the light, the language. Lacquer over whoever I was before October. I look very good in photographs from this angle. Surface before you know you're doing it. The surface gets very good at being you. He took the blue bowl and the record crate. The kitchen looks like a question without an answer. I'm making coffee for one, and I keep miscounting. That's the dumbest way to miss someone. The long winter settles into the kitchen, the hall. The long winter asks no questions, but it stays. His number is still there, I haven't moved it. Not out of hope, just out of something slower. The mornings are the part I didn't plan for. The night I can manage, it's the light that gets me. The long winter settles into the kitchen, the hall. But it stays. I know the apartment by a different light now. I am learning to live in it the long way around. I don't regret any of it, I'm just learning the cost a little later than I should have. call. The long winter asks no questions, but it stays. I know the apartment by a different light now. I am learning to live in it the long way around.
I kept the coat, it's too good not to. I kept the number of a woman in accounting who told me once that she'd been here for 12 years and that it had been entirely worth it. I didn't keep the fear, I left it with the key card. I didn't keep the habit of not eating lunch. I kept a particular way of reading space for where the power is and where it isn't. What I carried out, a pair of shoes I'd never bought myself, the knowledge of how to move in a room, the ability to read what a thing is trying to say before it says it, more than I came in with. She taught me something she didn't mean to teach me, that you don't have to be afraid of someone to learn everything they know. That's the one thing I'll keep without deciding to. What I carried out, a pair of shoes I'd never bought myself, the knowledge of how to move in a room, the ability to read what a thing is trying to say before it says it, more than I came in with. More than I came in with.
The trucks were loading the collection back into cases, going to a warehouse in New Jersey. The tent came down in the Jardin des Tuileries, and the grass was already recovering. After the collection, the city has its own face again. After the collection, the street remembers what it's for. We were visitors in our own lives for a season, and the season ended on a Tuesday in a cab on Rue de Rivoli. When I saw her see me go, she didn't call after, and I didn't expect her to. A dragon doesn't chase what chose to leave. I think of her sometimes in the particular cold that comes off the Hudson in November. After the collection, the city has its own face again. After the collection, the street remembers what it's for. We were visitors in our own lives for a season, and the season ended on a Tuesday in a cab on Rue de Rivoli. When I saw her see me go, there's something like respect in being let go by someone who could have kept you. I walked away and she watched from the car, and that was the last civil thing between us. After the collection, the city has its own face again. after the collection. The street remembers what it's for. We were visitors in our own lives for a season, and the season ended on a Tuesday in a cab on Rue de Rivoli. When I saw her see me go,